Are you trying to budget for homeownership? Here are the real numbers that you need to prepare for. First off, we always think of down payment. Now, down payment can be a wide range of things. It could be anywhere from 0% down, and it could be anywhere to you need at least 5% down, depending on if you've owned a home before and what loan product you're using. So that's the first thing. The other thing that we need to be thinking about is closing costs. First off, are we planning on making an offer where the seller is going to cover the closing costs? Or are we in a hyper competitive market where we will need to cover the closing costs? It's hard to give you an exact answer on what closing costs are because there are four different categories. We end up having, the lender fees, which you could have an origination in there. You end up having the escrow being set up. You have the title expenses and you have the government fees. Some of those are fixed and some of them are percentages of the loan amount. So if I had $1,000 fixed fee, that's going to be a significantly more higher. It's going to be a higher percentage of that property that's $100,000 versus $1 million. So that's always something to consider. But closing costs, we usually, let's say we're talking about a $350,000 house, it's probably about 3% ish, depending on where you're at in town and which time of the year you close and which time of the day, the month you close too, honestly. So closing costs, are you going to get new furniture? Are you going to buy new blinds? Are you going to do renovations when you get in? Are you going to clean out the gutter? What are you going to have to do when you get in there? And then ultimately, you have to be thinking about the moving. Are you going to move? Are you going to move yourself? Do you have a bunch of friends from church, or are you going to have to pay for a moving company? And then ultimately, every year, you probably want to set aside about 1% of whatever the house actually costs as annual maintenance alone. Okay, so if you're buying a $350,000 house, you probably want $3,500, which is about $300 a month to do those annual maintenance things. So we help buyers every single week, every single month, every single day talk about budgeting realistically so that they don't feel house poor before they get to closing. So reach out if that's something that'd be helpful for you.